What's going on, everybody? Austin Got Fakes here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And in today's video, we will be doing the 2025, or my official 2025 SummerSlam predictions. I'm pretty much just going to go over every match that is going to happen at SummerSlam for both night 1 and 2, and I'm going to give my thoughts on who I think is going to win, how the match might play out, and where things could possibly go from there. Obviously, though, you guys can leave me your thoughts on this show and my predictions, and even your predictions. You can leave me all that down in the comments below. And, give me feedback. Give me feedback on my predictions, man, down in the comments below. Helps me kind of think more about my opinions, and, I enjoy that. So, yeah, but before we get into it, though, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and go follow the socials, and the links to those will be in the description of this video. But now that that's all out of the way, let's get right on into my predictions. Alright, so the first match that we will be discussing here, it is the CM Punk versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, for this match, I think CM Punk is going to win, and he will be our new World Heavyweight Champion, man. And the reason I believe this is because I don't think that the WWE is trying to give Gunther another long reign, or they're not trying to give him a lengthy reign, at least like he had last time. I think they're going to cut him off here at SummerSlam, and CM Punk is going to inevitably win this match. And another reason I think they're going to do this is because CM Punk is probably going to hold this title until Seth comes back, of course. And once Seth comes back, or once Seth is clear, the fans won't even know when Seth is clear. It'll probably just be a surprise cash-in, and Seth Rollins will come out and cash in on CM Punk eventually. Obviously, I don't think it's going to happen at SummerSlam because obviously Seth is injured. I mean, it absolutely could, but I just don't think that is the case. But if it did, I would go crazy, man. So, that'd be interesting. But inevitably, I think CM Punk is going to win here, and once Seth is clear and he's ready, he will cash in on CM Punk. And like I said, I think that'll 100% be a secret cash in, and we won't know anything about Seth being back at all, man. But yeah, man, that is my prediction for this first matchup. Now, as far as where things go from here, again, we could possibly see Gunther versus Punk again after this, but we'll have to wait and see. But I think CM Punk will probably just end up, being facing guys like maybe Penta and all them, maybe LA Knight at some point. He'll probably just be facing guys like that. But then again, we'll have to wait and see. But like I said, inevitably, Seth is going to come back at some point and cash in on CM Punk. Alright, next up we do have the Tiffany Stratton versus Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship. Obviously, Tiffany Stratton is the champion, and she is defending against Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill is obviously the Queen of the Ring winner. That's why she is here in this match. Now, I want to say Tiffy is going to win here. In fact, it'd be awesome for Tiffany to win, but it is definitely time to change. And I like I said, I enjoy Tiffany as champion for sure. I enjoy her as champion. It's very enjoyable. I like Tiffany Stratton's character overall. So it's nice to see her as champ, but unfortunately, I think her time has come, and Jade Cargill will be your new winner here, or will be your new champion. It's just the way WWE has been showcasing Jade Cargill, just kind of like a powerhouse, not very aggressive, but somebody that's going to lead, somebody that's going to be a top star in WWE. That's how they've been showcasing Jade Cargill. So, and now they're putting her in this match for a WWE Women's Championship against Tiffany Stratton at a big show like SummerSlam. I definitely think here is where Tiffany's reign comes to an end, and Jade Cargill will 100% be your new champion. Now, as far as where things go from here, as we know, Naomi is actually the World Women's Champion. She cashed in at Evolution on Rhea and Io Sky, and Crown Jewel is around the corner. Remember that. Keep in mind that Crown Jewel is around the corner. And thinking back to last year, we had the kind of like the big titles. It was like champion versus champion for the big belts, and then the superstars at the end would get the rings, but they would also get to hold the big belt as well. So if we run that back for the women's, I think I think they'll definitely be doing that, man. And inevitably we'll have Jade Cargill versus Naomi, champion versus champion, and whoever wins gets to hold that big belt again. And that's just assuming that they do run this back. They could not run that back, but I think they might, just because that's how things are being set up, man. You can't tell me that a rivalry that has kind of been big throughout this entire year with Naomi and Jade Cargill. You can't tell me that all of a sudden that Naomi's going to be a champion and Jade Cargill is going to be a champion, and Crown Jewel is around the corner, and we've had a champion versus champion contest at Crown Jewel before. So you can't say that that's not going to happen. And I think this is definitely going to happen here. So that's where I think things will go from here afterwards. Before that, though, we could potentially see a Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton rematch, but again, we'll have to wait and see on that. But I definitely think that Crown Jewel thing will definitely work out, and that's where things will inevitably go. Next up, we have our celebrity match of Randy Orton and Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. And here, 100% Jelly Roll and Randy Orton are winning here. There's just no, we're having a guy like Jelly Roll, we're having a celebrity in a match every time the celebrity wins, man, let's be honest. So, again, Jelly Roll and Randy Orton here are going to win. As far as who's going to get the pin, it's Jelly Roll is definitely going to probably get the pin here, and it's going to be on Logan Paul. If for whatever reason McIntyre gets pinned by Jelly Roll, because I'm definitely stuck on the fact that Jelly Roll is going to get the pin. He's going to be the one that pins the opponent to win. Now, if that other opponent ends up being Drew McIntyre, oh my god, that is terrible booking, because we do not need a guy like Drew McIntyre being pinned by a guy like Jelly Roll. Let's be honest here. So, and as far as Logan Paul goes, he doesn't really matter if he loses a match. He pretty much just he pretty much just resets after every match anyway, so it doesn't really affect him here. So 100% though, I think Jelly Roll and Randy Orton are going to win, and Jelly Roll is going to be the one getting the pin on Logan Paul to win the match for his team. I'm hoping that this is a good match, man, because in my SmackDown recap from this most previous SmackDown, which was by now just a few days ago, I actually, when I did when I did the recap on the opener of the show, which was the Randy Orton and Jelly Roll stuff, and the with Logan Paul and McIntyre, I was really hyped, man. So that segment there kind of really got me awkwardly hyped for this match. So I'm kind of hyped for this match. So I hope it's good. But that's where inevitably I think things that's how inevitably I think the match will play out. As far as where things go after, obviously Jelly Roll probably going to leave the WWE for a few. I mean, he'll probably be back at some point down in the future to maybe do another performance. But I just don't think they'll continue to carry out Jelly Roll here. If they do, I mean, that'd be interesting, but definitely not going to happen. There's no way. But yeah, man, that's my predictions for this match. Next up, we do have the women's tag titles on the line with the Judgment Day, which includes Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez, and they're going head-to-head with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. And in this match, I think Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss will be definitely taking these titles home, and they'll be taking them away from the Judgment Day. Honestly, there's just no reason to continue to have the Judgment Day as champions, and if the Judgment Day loses here, they don't lose, all they lose is the titles, but it doesn't drastically take them down, man, because the Judgment Day has so many storylines going on from them. They're probably going to continue with the Judgment Day trying to take these tag titles back when Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair win, man. I wouldn't be surprised. But the Judgment Day just has so many other storylines going on with the whole Liv Morgan situation, Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles. There's just so much else going on for the Judgment Day that losing these titles is not going to do much harm to them, man, honestly. In fact, it's probably going to make the storyline even more relevant. And so, because Liv Morgan obviously being out and Roxanne Perez has now replaced her in a sense. Liv Morgan, whenever she comes back, is probably just going to get pissed at Raquel and the entire Judgment Day, and she'll probably attack the Judgment. That's probably when the whole Judgment Day will implode there, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, man. So that's why I think 100% the Judgment Day is going to lose here, and the team of Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss will definitely be taking these titles. Now, again, as far as where things go after, I could see them continue to revisit the whole Judgment Day and situation and all that with Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. But since Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss are primarily on SmackDown, I could see them just facing probably teams like the Secret Service, honestly, because the Secret Service really has nothing else going for them. So if they give them these tag title opportunities, I think that could really help elevate the Secret Service in a way and be able to showcase them more instead of just being Chelsea Green's sidekicks, man, honestly. But yeah, man, that's my prediction for this match, and that's where I think things could possibly go from there. All right, for our next match, we do have Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Now, for this match, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of complicated for me because I'm gonna explain why here. So, Sami Zayn obviously already beat Karrion Kross once at Night of Champions, and now they have another match here, obviously at SummerSlam. Now, if Sami Zayn wins, I mean that'd be awesome. In fact, I want Sami Zayn to win here because I don't really care for Karrion Kross. But remember, Karrion Kross is obviously trying to get Sami Zayn to say that he lied. He's basically trying to inevitably turn Sami Zayn back to his original self, according to Karrion Kross, which is a evil villain and a heel in the WWE. Now, for that reason, I could see Karrion Kross winning this match, and obviously then Sami Zayn somehow turns heel, and there's like some sort of just shenanigans that take place. I don't really know exactly what that could be, but then inevitably Sami Zayn turns heel. I don't really know if that's the route they're going to take, though, and honestly, I do hope Sami Zayn wins. In fact, that's my prediction. I'm locking in Sami Zayn here. I don't really think they're going to take that route with Karrion Kross, man, and have him win. I just don't think they're going to do that. It's a little bit more complicated going that way, and if they do that, if they do that way, I would not be pissed off. In fact, it could be pretty interesting and kind of a plot twist, because I don't think a lot of people think that Sami Zayn will possibly turn heel here at SummerSlam, but it could be possible. I mean, so, but you never know, man. But inevitably, man, I think I am going to lock in the prediction of Sami Zayn winning this match. As far as where things go after, if Sami does win here, they'll probably just continue with Karrion Kross, unless maybe they're done with Karrion Kross after this. I'm not sure. But if Sami Zayn wins here and then they're done with the Karrion Kross stuff, Sami Zayn might go on to the world title picture again. I don't really know, though. But yeah, that's my prediction for this match. All right, now we move on to night 2, and we start off with the WWE Tag Team Championship match between the Wyatt Six, DIY, the Street Profits, Fraxium, Motor City Machine Guns, Andrade and Rey Fenix, and a TLC tag match again for the WWE Tag Team Championships. I definitely think the Wyatt Six is retaining here, man. I mean, honestly, whichever way that this match goes, I really don't mind. I think all of these tag teams are pretty damn good. I'm a big fan of I'm not a huge fan of the Wyatt Six, but I'm kind of starting to like them just a little bit more every time I see them. I do enjoy DIY. I enjoy the Street Profits. I enjoy Fraxium. I will say though, I am not a huge fan of Motor City. They've just never stuck out to me. But it's not like that. It's not like I hate them though. And Andrade and Rey Fenix, I mean, they're just a tag team that has been just randomly combined, and they're pretty damn good together. So honestly, whichever way this match goes, I'll probably be happy, honestly. But inevitably though, I do think that the Wyatt Six is going to retain here. Obviously, this match is going to be awesome. The TLC tag match that we already had, which included, I think it was DIY, Street Profits, and Motor City. I think that was the only one that I think those are the only teams that we had at the time. They had a TLC tag match just a few weeks back, like, I think it was it right after Summer? I don't even remember. I don't remember. Was it right after WrestleMania? Oh, I lost track of time, man, honestly. But I mean, that match, either way though, that match was fire. So this match is going to be even better, man. There's more tag teams, more men. It's going to be an all-out brawl. It's going to be such a good match. Honestly, I will say, if the Cody Rhodes and John Cena match was not here on SummerSlam, this match probably should be the main event. And honestly, this match is going to be pretty damn good. I can already tell. But like I said, inevitably, Wyatt Six is going to retain it, I think. And as far as where things go after, obviously, from WWE's booking, you can just see that they're not planning on letting up on this whole tag team championship stuff with the Wyatt Six and just the entire SmackDown roster. They're not planning to let up on any of this, so this is all just gonna continue, which I am perfectly fine with, because it has been lit on the SmackDown tag division, honestly, man. But that is my prediction for this match. Next up, we have AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship, and for this match, AJ Styles is definitely winning here. Dominic Mysterio, unfortunately, will no longer be champion. Now, I wish Dominic got a better reign. I wish he did, for sure, and I hope that they eventually revisit this whole Dominic with the Intercontinental title, or just any title in general, except the tag titles. I hope Dominic continues to get singles titles, as the years go on, which obviously he will. He's a pretty good... He's a top star, honestly. Like, he's definitely... I mean, he's booed, but people and realistically like him, and a lot of people do like and enjoy seeing Dominic Mysterio. But yeah, man, I think AJ is overall going to win here. I don't really know where things can go from here, because they haven't really showcased AJ with any other rivalries except for Dominic Mysterio right now. They haven't really opened any doors for anybody else. Now, keep in mind, I am recording this the day of July 28th, 2025, which is the day of the Raw before SummerSlam. And I'm actually recording this video before Raw has even happened, so maybe they could showcase some stuff like that on this episode of Raw or the next coming SmackDown. I'm not too sure. But I really cannot say where things are going to go from here right now, because I genuinely don't know. In fact, I really have no clue. I mean, unless they kind of try to do something with AJ and John Cena, because I mean, obviously they had a pretty good rivalry back in 2016 or so, I think it was. But I mean, I don't know. I'm really not sure. But inevitably, though, for this match, AJ Styles is definitely going to beat Dominic Mysterio, and he will be your new Intercontinental Champion. Next up, we move on to the United States Championship match between Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu in the Steel Cage match. For this match, I have Jacob Fatu picking up the win, and he will become the new United States champion yet again. And honestly, it's going to be that. I feel like it's going to be with the help of Tama Tonga, man. Remember, Tama Tonga is currently nowhere to be seen. We have not seen him for a good while, man. But last time we knew him and Jacob Fatu, they were close. So I feel like they're going to continue with that, and they're going to bring out Tama Tonga here, and he's going to help Jacob Fatu pick up the win. Obviously, Solo's MFTs are going to come out. Tala Tonga, Tonga Loa, all them. They're definitely going to come, and even JC Mateo. They're all going to come out to try to help Solo at some point. They're going to jump through the cage or whatever. They're going to climb the cage, get in, or they're going to open the door at some point. That's going to happen. There's going to be shenanigans in this match. It's going to feel like Bloodline rules, I bet you, but with a steel cage. So yeah, obviously at some point they're going to come out. You already know, and they're going to try to take down Jacob Fatu. But eventually, though, I think Tama Tonga is obviously going to come out as well. Jimmy Uso, I feel like, is going to come out and help Jacob Fatu there as well. He'll probably come out before Tama Tonga does, but 100%, I think Tama Tonga is going to be returning, and he's going to help Jacob Fatu win the United States Championship. As far as where things go after, they're going to definitely continue with this whole Jacob Fatu and Solo feud. There's no reason to let up on it. I feel like it could continue to get pretty damn good, man. So hopefully they do not let up on this whole feud, but that's where I think things will go after, and that is my prediction for this match. So Jacob Fatu will be your new United States Champion. Alright, for our next match, we do have Becky Lynch versus Lyra Valkyria, and for this match, I think Becky Lynch will be retaining her Intercontinental Championship, and I think she's going to do this not necessarily with the intended help of Bayley. Like, I feel like Bayley is definitely going to intervene in this match, but it's not going to be the intent of helping Becky Lynch. It's probably going to be the intent of helping Lyra Valkyria, actually, but inevitably that's going to screw everything over, and Becky Lynch is going to somehow beat Lyra Valkyria with the unexpected help of Bayley. Again, when I say help, I mean Bayley was obviously, I think she's going to try to help Lyra. Like I said, though, it's not going to work out, and it's going to just distract Lyra, and Becky Lynch is going to end up taking the win here. Inevitably, where things go after this, they're probably just going to revisit the triple threat match with these women, and then at that, if they do revisit that again at that match, that's when we will have a new Women's Intercontinental Champion. I don't really know who that could be yet. We'll have to wait and see if they even revisit that match, obviously. But yeah, so that's my prediction for this match, is that Becky Lynch will be retaining her Women's Intercontinental Championship. My God, I cannot speak today. But yeah, man, so that is my prediction. That's where I think things could possibly go after, but now let's move on. Next up, we do have the Women's World Championship match between the champion Naomi versus Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley, and for this match, I have Naomi picking up the win and beating Io and Rhea Ripley. Now, obviously, we know that Naomi cashed in at Evolution on Rhea and Io Sky, like I mentioned earlier in the video, and she picked up the Women's World title, and now they're having this match here at SummerSlam. Now, like I mentioned in the Jade Cargill and Tiffany Stratton match just a few moments ago, I think that they're going to revisit the whole Crown Jewel thing, and that's why inevitably Naomi has to win here if they do end up revisiting that with the whole champion versus champion at Crown Jewel, which obviously would include Naomi versus Jade Cargill, and that inevitably would end their kind of rivalry and feud. And, so that's why I think here Naomi's going to win. Again, as far as where things go after, I already stated that, Crown Jewel and all that. I'm not going to keep revisiting that and keep stating that because I've stated that so many times throughout the video now. But that is inevitably who I think will be winning this match. Next up, we do have the street fight for the undisputed WWE Championship between the Never Seen 17, Mr. You Can't See Me, John Cena, versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Obviously, John Cena walking in a heel and walking in with the Undisputed Championship, and Cody is trying to get his revenge on Cena after what happened at WrestleMania. Obviously, at WrestleMania, Cody flinched, and he did not hit Cena with the title, and inevitably that costed him the match, and Cena would win the title at WrestleMania. Man, I gotta be honest, for this match, I don't know, man. I really don't know who I pick here for this match, man. It could go both ways, man. It really could. It could genuinely go both ways here. It's the thing. You got to think. Do they really want to end Cena's title reign here now, like this early on? I mean, I get we're halfway on, but we still have a few more months to go until Cena's finally done. So, do they really want to end it here? Oh, I don't know. But then again, if we have Cody Rhodes lose, then what was the point of giving him King of the Ring and all that for so many years in a row? Obviously, Cody Rhodes is has been in the main event of WrestleMania two years in a row now, or is it? It's 3 years in a row now. Obviously with the whole Roman Reigns stuff, and then obviously this year with John Cena. So giving him all this, and now inevitably having this match. I mean, it would make sense for Cody to win, because if he doesn't, what was the point in giving him all that? I mean, I've went in depth on that whole situation in a long form video already, so I'm not gonna keep or bring it all up again, because I've already done that. But man, it's so hard, man. Who to pick here? John Cena or Cody Rhodes in a street fight? I mean, a lot of people think Cody you're turning heel as well, man, but I don't think that's going to happen here either. I mean, we could see The Rock come out. Obviously, Travis Scott's not going to come out. He is completely cut from WWE. And The Rock could possibly come out, but again, I highly doubt that. Oh man, I just gotta pick one here, man. I gotta just throw something out there, man. Oh man, it's so tough, dude. It's so tough. It's genuinely so tough to pick here. Oh, you know what? I think I have to do it. I think I have to do it here. John Cena is going to retain, man. I have to do it. John Cena is going to retain here at this match at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship in this street fight, man. I think Cena is going to win here, and like I said, either way it goes, I'm not going to be upset, man. If John Cena wins, I'm not going to be too upset. If Cody Rhodes wins, I'm not going to be too upset. In fact, I'll probably be happy either way. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna go John Cena here. I'm going to go Cena because there's still more months to go before he's finally done. So I don't think they're gonna give it the title this early on. I mean, like I said, I get it's halfway through, but still, like I said, there's so many more months to go. So I feel like they're gonna continue to have Cena hold the belt. As far as where things go after, man, I don't even know. I didn't even know what to pick here. I literally just picked this right on the spot here, like who I think is gonna win this match. So I don't really even know where things could go after. We'll just have to wait and see, man. But yeah, man, I got John Cena winning this match against Cody Rhodes. All right, everybody. Well, that wraps up the 2025 SummerSlam, my official 2025 SummerSlam predictions. Let me know how y'all felt about my predictions down in the comments below. Leave me your predictions in the comments below as well, and let me know how y'all felt about this overall video. Without further ado, though, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, go follow the socials. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.